Welcome to the Deep Dive, powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you run smart discount campaigns on your store. You can test it for free on your Shopify store. Just search for it on the Shopify App Store. Today, we're taking a really deep dive into something kind of insidious, something that silently impacts sales in e-commerce, the ambiguity effect. That exact moment when you're almost ready to click buy online, but there's just this tiny seed of doubt. Maybe the shipping costs are a bit vague, or you're just not totally sure if that product will actually solve your problem. If you've ever felt that hesitation, well, you've experienced the ambiguity effect. Our mission today is to figure out why. Why are our brains hardwired to sort of recoil from uncertainty? How can you pinpoint those moments of doubt in your customer journey? And most importantly, how do you turn that uncertainty into confidence and boost your conversion rates?
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? At its core, the ambiguity effect is this cognitive bias where people just overwhelmingly prefer known risks over unknown ones, even if logically the unknown might actually be better. To really get it, picture this classic thought experiment. I offer you two boxes. Box A has exactly 50 red balls and 50 blue balls.
Okay, 50-50, got it.
Right. Box B also has 100 balls, but I haven't told you the mix. It could be anything 0 red, 100 red, who knows? Now, if you win a prize by drawing a red ball, which box do you choose?
Box A, definitely. Feels safer.
Exactly. Most people immediately go for box A, that clear 50-50 probability, that known risk. It just feels safer than the complete unknown of box B, even though box B could, theoretically, be full of red balls. This bias, it was famously documented way back in 1961 by Daniel Ellsberg. Our brains are just, well, they're uncomfortable with uncertainty. It's fundamental.
Like a built-in safety mechanism.
Sort of, yeah. Evolutionarily, ambiguity often signaled danger. So avoiding it was, good for survival. And neuroscience actually shows us that when we face ambiguity, different brain regions light up. It consumes more cognitive resources. Think of it like a mental tax. Every unanswered question, every unclear step, it adds to that tax. Eventually, the purchase feels too expensive mentally, leading to that better safe than sorry response.
And online, that must be way worse.
Oh, exponentially amplified. Shoppers can't touch the product, can't easily ask someone a quick question. They have to rely entirely on what you provide online, trust everything from shipping to security. Every single bit of ambiguity adds cognitive load, increases that mental tax, and the impact, it's huge. Studies show that up to, get this, 68% of cart abandonments happen because of these uncertainty factors. Things like unexpected shipping costs or unclear return policies.
Wow, 68%.
Yeah. So for you, the Shopify store owner, tackling this, it's a massive opportunity, often the lowest hanging fruit for improving your conversion rates.
Okay, 68%. That's a really striking number. So that covers the why our brains work this way. Now, let's connect that to the how. How does that deep discomfort actually translate into lost sales on a typical online store?
Well, picture this really common scenario. A customer is browsing your store, finds a product, adds it to the cart. They're feeling pretty good about it. But then they go to checkout and suddenly see shipping costs calculated at next step. Or maybe the description was a bit vague on a key detail they needed.
Yeah, that pause.
Exactly, that pause. That moment of doubt often leads straight to what we call decision paralysis. They're unsure about the total cost or if the product's really right, so they decide to think about it later.
Which online usually means never.
Pretty much. The whole customer journey online is a series of decision points, right? And at each one, ambiguity makes customers choose no decision over moving forward with uncertainty. Research from places like the Baymard Institute consistently backs this up. They found 21% of U.S. online shoppers abandon orders specifically because they couldn't see or calculate the total order cost up front.
21% just from that.
Yep. And another 11% left because the return process wasn't clear enough. These customers aren't rejecting your products fundamentally. They're rejecting the ambiguity around them. Common culprits. Vague product descriptions, missing key details.
Print dimensions or materials.
Exactly. Or pricing with hidden fees, unclear shipping costs, confusing discounts, return policies that are super complicated or hard to find, even just security concerns during a clunky checkout. And Shopify stores, while they're powerful platforms, can sometimes have their own challenges. Some default themes might hide shipping calculators until really late in the checkout, for example.
Or apps that don't quite mesh perfectly, making things confusing.
Right, or confusing product variant selections. The good news, though, is that every single one of these issues has a solution. There are ways to fix it.
Okay, so the problem's clear. It's pervasive. But how do you, as a store owner, actually become an uncertainty detective? What are the signs, the clues that ambiguity is costing you sales on your specific site?
Right, you absolutely have to measure it. There are several key metrics that act like, well, blinking red lights for ambiguity problems. For instance, if you see unusually long time spent on certain pages, like product pages or specific checkout steps, that often means customers are struggling. They're reading and rereading, searching for info they can't find easily.
Okay, so time on page is a big one.
Definitely. Also, high exit rates on specific pages. If people are leaving disproportionately from your product pages or the cart or the shipping page, that's a strong signal that something unclear is driving them away at those critical points.
Makes sense. What else?
Look at your customer service inquiries. Are you getting the same questions over and over again about shipping, about returns, about sizing? That's a huge sign your store isn't providing that information clearly upfront.
So support tickets are a gold mine of data.
Absolutely. And analyze your review content, too. Do customers mention being surprised by something, or confused, or finding something unexpected after the purchase? That's direct feedback on ambiguity. Beyond the numbers, user experience research techniques are incredibly powerful. Things like heat mapping and session recordings.
Yeah, tools like Hotjar.
Exactly. They can visually show you exactly where users hesitate, where their mouse hovers but doesn't click, where they get stuck or scroll frantically. Exit intent surveys are brilliant, too. They pop up just as someone's about to leave and ask, hey, what stopped you today? You often get really direct answers about uncertainty.
Like I couldn't figure out the shipping cost.
Precisely. And keep mining those support tickets, reviews, social media comments. It all paints a picture. And of course, A/B testing is crucial. Test different ways of presenting information to see what actually reduces ambiguity and improves conversions. For your Shopify store, I'd really recommend doing a systematic ambiguity audit. Map out the entire customer journey, list every single decision a customer has to make. Then, for each decision, honestly rate its clarity, say 1 to 10, identify the information gaps. Then prioritize fixing those issues based on, potential impact and how easy they are to fix. That gives you a clear, actionable roadmap.
Fantastic. That's a really practical approach. So we've diagnosed it. We know how to spawn it. Now, the critical part, what are the most impactful battle-tested strategies to really banish this ambiguity and turn that hesitation into confident purchases?
Information clarity is absolutely your first line of defense. Forget fluffy adjectives and product descriptions. Be specific. Instead of compact, lightweight laptop with good battery life, say, this 12-inch, 2.2-pound laptop runs for 8 hours. See the difference? It's concrete.
Much clearer. Removes the guesswork.
Exactly. And think about visual organization. Our brains are, lazy. We avoid hard work. Tables, bullet points, comparison charts, they pre-digest the information, making that known risk immediately digestible. Less cognitive friction. Optimize your FAQs. Make them product-specific. Update them constantly based on the actual questions your customers are asking. That's proactive empathy right there.
Good point. Don't just have a generic FAQ page.
Right. And embrace multimedia. Videos showing the product in use, 360-degree views, size comparison tools, anything that helps bridge that gap from not being able to physically touch the product. Then there's social proof and reviews. They build immense confidence. Strategically highlight reviews that tackle common concerns head-on, like, I was worried about the size, but it fits perfectly.
Using customer words to address potential doubts.
Precisely. Encourage customer photos and videos in real-world settings. Show real-time social proof. 5 people bought this in the last hour. That provides a sense of collective certainty. And for risk reduction, offer clear, simple money-back guarantees, free trials or samples if applicable. Make your returns policy super prominent and the process straightforward. No hidden hoops to jump through.
Minimize that perceived risk.
Exactly. Maybe offer smaller starter kits as low-commitment entry points. And transparency in pricing and policies is absolutely non-negotiable. Show the total cost early. Put estimated shipping costs right there on the product page, not just buried in the checkout. Use plain language for policies. If someone needs a lawyer to understand your returns policy, it's way too ambiguous.
That makes perfect sense. It needs to be simple.
And what's really interesting here is how tools like Growth Suite can directly tackle that financial uncertainty and decision paralysis. Growth Suite's purchase intent prediction, for example, can identify visitors who are showing hesitation, the ones less likely to buy right away.
So it spots the doubters.
In a sense, yes. And then for those specific visitors, it can trigger targeted time-limited offers like, hey, take 5% off F, but only for the next 15 minutes. And it's not just some generic pop-up. The dynamic and unique discount code management means the code is generated just for them, making it feel exclusive. And the high-fidelity countdown timer adds that visual proof of urgency.
So it removes the ambiguity around the offer itself. Is it real? Is it for me?
Exactly. It creates a clear value proposition with a known probability, get this discount now, directly fighting that ambiguity and turning hesitation into a much more confident click. It's a powerful way to nudge people forward clearly.
That's incredibly powerful, using tech to create clarity at that critical moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so beyond the words and the offers, the actual design of the store, the user experience, that can either amplify ambiguity or help eliminate it, right? How does UX play a role here?
Oh, absolutely critical. The best information in the world won't help if people can't find it, or if the process itself feels confusing or uncertain. Clear call to action design, CTAs, is vital. Use specific button text. See shipping options or add to cart is way better than just continue or next.
Yeah, continue to what? It's vague.
Right. Make your main action buttons visually distinct. Use progress indicators, especially in checkout, so people know exactly where they are, step 1 of 3, step 2 of 3. It reduces that feeling of being lost. And always provide immediate confirmation feedback. When someone clicks a button, show a check mark, a success message, something, so they know for sure the action registered, no doubt.
Reduces that did it work.
Anxiety. Exactly. And streamlining the checkout is where you can lose people fast due to ambiguity. Aim for minimalist forms. Only ask for what's essential and maybe briefly explain why you need certain info, like a phone number. Offer express checkout options. Shop Pay, Apple Pay, Google Pay, remove that friction. Make guest checkout an easy option. Don't force account creation before they're ready.
Let them buy easily first.
Right. And handle errors clearly. Don't just flash error. Tell them what the error is and how to fix it. Please enter a valid email address. Be specific. Finally, consistency is key. Inconsistent messaging breeds doubt like nothing else. Discounts in your ads must match exactly what's in the cart.
Oh, that's a huge one. Bait and switch feeling.
Totally. Keep policies and tone consistent across email, social media, your store. Send clear post-purchase emails, order confirmations, shipping updates. Use consistent design elements everywhere. It all builds subconscious trust and reduces that "am I in the right place?" feeling.
This makes me wonder, can we go even deeper? Are there more advanced psychological techniques we can use to make complex choices feel simpler, to really tackle that perceived ambiguity head-on?
Definitely. How you frame options can dramatically change how ambiguous they feel. Strategic framing and context setting are powerful. For instance, instead of just a list of products, frame choices as good, better, best. It creates clear pathways.
Guides the decision.
Right. Or use anchoring. Show a premium option first. It makes the mid-tier options seem like better value by comparison, removing some of that "is this worth it?" ambiguity. You can even use a decoy effect. Subtly include a third option that's clearly less attractive but makes your preferred option look even better by comparison.
Interesting. So you're shaping the comparison.
You're making the choice architecture clearer. And sometimes highlighting potential loss can work loss framing. Don't miss out on these features can clarify the value proposition. Progressive disclosure is another really smart technique. Don't overwhelm people with everything at once. Layer the information. Show the essential stuff first, then let them click to see more details if they want. Guide their focus to the most important factors first.
Like revealing information as needed.
Exactly. Provide contextual help, like tooltips explaining jargon right where it appears, and break down complex decisions to smaller sequential steps. Less cognitive load, less overwhelm, less ambiguity. Trust-building design elements are crucial too. Strategically place security badges and payment icons right at checkout, not hidden away. Highlight certifications or expert endorsements. Build trust incrementally throughout the journey. And maintain that consistent brand voice and visual identity. It all adds up.
That makes sense. Build trust piece by piece.
And this is another area where smart tools can make a difference. Think about Growth Suite's post-purchase upsell funnels. By showing a special one-time offer on an intermediate screen right after a successful purchase.
So they've already committed, already trust you at that moment.
Precisely. It leverages that existing trust. The offer is clear, discounted, and crucially, it doesn't reintroduce payment ambiguity. They can often accept with just one click using their existing details.
So it's frictionless and unambiguous.
Exactly. The intelligent product selection and flexible discounts in that funnel are a great example of using advanced framing, leveraging the context of a completed purchase to reduce perceived risk and encourage that additional clear value purchase.
All these strategies sound incredibly promising, really powerful. So let's bring it home for the Shopify store owner listening right now. What does this all mean in practice? How do we actually do this on our stores?
Right, you absolutely need to leverage the Shopify ecosystem itself. Start with your theme. Some themes, like Impulse, Prestige, or Empire, are really designed with clarity in mind from the get-go. They often have built-in features like really good filtering options, which helps fight choice overload, or sticky add-to-cart bars that keep that main action clear as people scroll.
So choosing the right foundation helps.
It's a great start. Then layer on specific clarity-enhancing apps. Things like product FAQ apps for quick answers right on the page, Trust Hero apps for displaying trust badges prominently, shipping rates calculators for that upfront cost clarity we talked about. Apps like Ultimate Special Offers can help present discounts clearly. And product reviews apps are obviously key for social proof.
Okay, so use the App Store strategically.
Definitely. Also, use Shopify's custom sections. Create dedicated areas for things like detailed shipping policies or comprehensive size guides. Make information easy to find. And look into using meta fields. They help you standardize product specs, ensuring consistency across your whole catalog, which reduces confusion when comparing items.
Good tip for larger catalogs.
Yeah. For implementing all this, think phased approach. Don't try to boil the ocean. Start with quick wins, things you can do in maybe 1-2 weeks, like adding a shipping calculator to product pages, creating a clear, concise return policy summary, and linking it prominently. Seriously improving your product image quality and quantity, adding basic social proof.
Get some momentum going.
Exactly. Then move to medium-term improvements, maybe over 2-4 weeks. Restructure your product descriptions, make them specific, benefit-driven. Optimize the checkout flow, remove unnecessary steps, implement product comparison features if relevant, and really focus on mobile clarity as everything easy to read and tap on a small screen.
Mobile's huge. Can't forget that.
Absolutely critical. Then, long-term strategic changes over 1-3 months. This could be developing a full content strategy focused on educating customers, implementing advanced personalization, creating richer resources like buying guides, and building robust feedback loops to constantly find new points of confusion. And underpinning all of this, a rigorous testing and iteration framework. A/B test one clarity element at a time, get fresh eyes on your site regularly through user testing, use your analytics to see which changes actually move the needle, and have a system to fold customer feedback right back into your improvements.
It's one thing to talk strategies, but seeing them work is another. Let's look at some real-world examples. How have stores actually tackled ambiguity and seen results?
Oh, the results can be dramatic, especially for small businesses. Take Wilderness Wear, an outdoor clothing company. They had a really high product page bounce rate, 72%, and a low add to cart rate, just 2.1%. Big problem.
Yeah, people were leaving before even adding to cart.
Exactly. The uncertainty was around sizing and, how the gear would actually perform in different weather. So their solutions were multifaceted. Detailed size guides with actual body measurements, weather icons showing suitability, photos from real customers of different body types wearing the gear, clear explanations of the materials.
Addressing the specific points of doubt.
Precisely. The result. Bounce rate dropped all the way down to 43%. Add to cart soared to 8.7%. That's a 314% improvement in getting people to take that first step.
Wow, 314%. Incredible.
Isn't it? Another one, Urban Kitchen selling kitchenware. They had an 83% cart abandonment rate, mostly from shipping cost surprises and return uncertainty.
53%. Ouch.
Huge. So they focused hard on checkout transparency, put a real-time shipping calculator on product pages, simplified returns to just 3 clear steps, showed estimated delivery dates up front, streamlined the checkout flow itself. The result? Cart abandonment dropped to 51%. Still room to improve, but a massive leap. And it led to a $37,000 increase in revenue in just the first month.
Just from clarifying those checkout points.
Yeah. And even at the enterprise level, look at ElectroHub, a big electronics retailer. Over 5,000 products. Their challenge was comparison difficulty and technical confusion. They implemented interactive comparison tables, standardized all the tech specs, simplified jargon with hover-over explanations, added filters based on usage scenarios like best laptop for student.
Making complex choices easier.
Exactly. They saw a 27% increase in conversion rate and a 12% lift in average order value. Across all these cases, you see patterns. Time to decision drops maybe 15–30%. Support questions plummet, average 43% reduction.
That saves a lot of time and resources.
Huge amount. Return rates also decrease, maybe 11–24%, because expectations are clearer. And maybe most importantly, customer lifetime value goes up 18–35% higher retention and repeat purchases. Clarity builds trust, and trust builds loyalty.
Those results are really compelling. It shows tackling ambiguity isn't just about fixing leaks, it's about building a stronger business overall. So looking ahead, how do store owners stay ahead of the curve? How do you future-proof against ambiguity as tech and customer expectations keep changing?
That's a great question. The common thread in the success stories is that proactive empathy, right? Constantly thinking like the customer. To future-proof, you need to keep doing that, but also embrace new tools and approaches. Emerging tech offers amazing possibilities for clarity. Augmented reality, AR, letting people visualize products in their own space, that massively reduces fit and size uncertainty for furniture, clothes, you name it.
Like trying before you buy, virtually.
Exactly. AI can provide personalized explanations, not just what to buy, but why it suits your specific needs, removing doubt. Interactive product configurators let people design things in 3D, seeing the result instantly. And things like video chat consultations offer that human touch, on-demand expert help, bridging the online gap.
So tech can help automate clarity.
It can definitely scale it, but it's also about anticipating uncertainty proactively. Keep updating your customer journey maps. Use predictive analytics if you can to spot hesitation patterns before they lead to abandonment. Run ongoing voice of customer programs, surveys, feedback forms, interviews to understand evolving expectations. And keep an eye on your competitors. How are they addressing ambiguity? Learn from them.
Stay vigilant.
And fundamentally, foster a culture of clarity within your whole team. Make it everyone's job. Run cross-functional reviews focused on clarity. Set KPIs for clarity improvement. Train your content creators to think like customers and anticipate questions. And just constantly look for ways to simplify everything, your policies, your processes, your language.
Okay, so let's try and synthesize all of this. Throughout this deep dive, we've clearly seen that uncertainty, that ambiguity, it's a major conversion killer, driving potentially up to 68% of cart abandonments. That's huge. We've talked about identifying it using metrics, using user research, and we've covered a whole toolbox of powerful strategies. Clear information, thoughtful UX, advanced psychology, specific Shopify tools.
And we've seen the real-world impact through those case studies. Stores achieving really dramatic improvements, conversions, average order value, customer lifetime value. The key takeaway, I think, is simple but really profound. Clarity isn't just a nice-to-have feature. It's a core competitive advantage that directly impacts your bottom line. Every single bit of ambiguity you remove makes the path to purchase smoother and more confident for your customers.
Absolutely. So to help you get started, here's a quick implementation checklist based on what we've discussed. 1. Conduct that ambiguity audit. Map your whole customer journey and rate the clarity at each step.
Find those friction points.
2. Prioritize. Which ambiguity points have the biggest impact? Which are easiest to fix? Start there. 3. Implement quick wins first. Get that shipping calculator on product pages. Clarify that return summary. Improve those images. Get some basic social proof up. Build momentum.
Low-hanging fruit first.
4. Develop a phased plan for the bigger stuff. Restructuring descriptions, optimizing checkout, maybe comparison tools. 5. Test every change. Measure the impact. Don't just guess. Use A/B testing. Look at your analytics.
Data is your friend here.
And finally, 6. Establish ongoing systems. Keep gathering feedback, keep monitoring, keep iterating. Make clarity an ongoing process, not a one-off project. And if you're looking to really accelerate your Shopify store's growth and tackle these conversion barriers, including ambiguity, definitely consider Growth Suite. Its platform can help you pinpoint exactly where customers are hitting uncertainty and gives you tools, like we discussed, to build those confidence-building experiences.
Yeah, by systematically chipping away at uncertainty, you're not just going to see higher conversion rates. You'll build stronger, longer-lasting customer relationships founded on trust and clarity. It really is a win-win scenario.
Couldn't agree more. And remember, this deep dive was powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you to run smart discount campaigns on your store. Test it for free on your Shopify store. Just land on the Shopify App Store now and test it for free. So after all that, what stands out most to you about creating clarity for your customers?
And maybe think about this. If you had to pick just one point of ambiguity on your store right now, what single change could you realistically implement today or this week to make your customer's journey just that little bit clearer?